Okay, so I just finished work. It's like 5:15. I'm currently listening to Speaking Out by Tara Moss on audio while I'm going to and from work. I found that I like listening to those kind of non-fiction. I found that I enjoy listening to non-fiction books, whereas I often don't like audiobooks as a general rule, but I'm enjoying non-fiction books, particularly read by the author. And now I need to head home, and I don't know whether I'm really going to get much reading done tonight, because by the time I get home and make dinner, and also my boyfriend's over tonight, so I might not really do much. We'll see. It is Tuesday. It's probably around 4:30 or something, and I'm about to head home from work again. Today I did actually finish a book. I finished The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness, which was the second book in the Chaos Walking series. I actually listened to majority of it on audiobook, and I'm really glad that I switched because I was not enjoying it in that format. But switching made me realize it was the audiobook I didn't like and not the story itself. I've seen a lot of people seem to listen to a lot of things on audiobook. That's a lot of their reading, and I've never really been able to do that. I mentioned I've been enjoying the non-fiction ones, but in terms of fiction audiobooks, there are very few that I've ever really enjoyed. So I don't know if that's just a me thing or whether I just haven't been listening to decent ones, but that's where we're at. I also read Gotham Academy last night. So we're doing okay. We've completed 2 things this week. That's where we're at. Home time. So yes, it's the week of the reading rush. So yes, maybe I should be reading, especially since majority of my week is just going to be work because I don't get home till later in the evening. But new Veronica Mars, like, I can't not. So that's probably gonna be my night tonight, let's be honest, because it was one of my favorite shows as a teenager. I used to rewatch the hell out of that thing, and now there's a new season, and it's just a lot, and yeah. Say hi, Gingy Snaps. It's also so dark today, like, it's only 5:30, what's up? Can you tell I don't really watch vlogs, so like, what do people do? I don't know. Welcome to my life of never knowing what the hell's going on. Cool. Veronica Mars time. I just took a photo for an Instagram reading rush challenge, which was to take a photo of an outfit inspired by a book cover. I picked this Spindle's End. It's purple and silver, and it's a Sleeping Beauty retelling, so I have kind of a princessy look. Yeah, I don't know. The lighting is terrible because it's nighttime, and it's not like I have anyone to take the photo of me, so it's not a great photo, but at least I can say I've done one of the challenges, I guess. Yeah. Updating in the morning, what? It's Wednesday, and I'm about to head off to work for the day. And last night I did finish Veronica Mars, and that ending, like, I kind of saw it coming at the end, but why you do me like this? Anyway, didn't do any reading, but I'm still listening to Speaking Out, so I'll be listening to that on my way to work, and then we'll see what happens tonight. Yes. So it is Thursday afternoon, just getting home. Last night I read The Wicked and the Divine Volume 1, which is a graphic novel which is really pretty and colourful and has a really interesting concept all to do with kind of gods on Earth, but the narrative was kind of, I don't think the narrative was done as well as it could have been. Like, I enjoyed it, but I also finished listening to Speaking Out this morning before I left. I think I need to take a break on the non-fiction audiobooks, mostly just because I keep listening to things that are kind of depressing in a lot of ways, just because the world is depressing. But yes, that is what I have done so far. I also watched an episode of True Blood last night. My boyfriend's never seen True Blood before, so I've been making him rewatch it with me. I think it's been about 7 years, maybe, since I watched the early seasons originally, so I'm finding that I don't really remember anything, so that's been interesting. And I also didn't remember how, just the level of, just how disturbing some of the scenes really are. This weekend, it is a friend of mine's 30th, and I'm going to be out, basically, from Saturday afternoon onwards, so that's pretty much going to be my weekend. I'm so tired. My timetable for work has been completely changed up, which means, and I'm so much more exhausted because of it, because I don't kind of have breathing room earlier in the week like I used to. And I'm so tired, and yeah. Life. I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about, and I no longer remember. So, that's where we'll leave it. My hair could really do with a dye at this stage. We'll see if I have time for that this weekend. Also, just wanted to mention that I am 3 movies into my Marvel Cinematic Universe rewatch. I watched Iron Man 2 like a couple of weeks ago now, and I just haven't made a video on it because I'm so tired by the time I get home that I don't feel like setting up and making a sit-down video for at least 40 minutes or whatever. I need to, like, this is what I said from the very beginning, that the one problem I was gonna have with keeping up with the booktube channel, YouTube channel in general, was gonna be consistency, because life is just exhausting, and it's like, where do people find the time and energy to do this along with their day jobs and everything? I know a lot of bigger channels are at uni and things like that, which admittedly, if I was still in that stage, it would probably be easier, but I'm just so tired. Hopefully that will be coming soon, because I want to continue watching the movies, but I don't want to get too far ahead in my watching without having made the videos, because it's going to make it more difficult to keep up with, and I just, it's a whole thing. I'm making it much more difficult than it needs to be, but such is life. Can I mention how dark it's been has also been a pain? Like, it's been getting so dark so early, or the days have just been dark. Such is the life of winter. That's what happens when it's winter, I guess, but from a filming perspective, it's kind of frustrating, because I haven't even been making my old, the old TikToks, which is the thing that I could keep up with. It's been too dark. We could read, or we could watch booktube and eat leftovers. I know what I'm doing. Kill me. I was completely underwhelmed by The Cruel Prince, and yet here I am, staying up reading this. It's Friday night, I've been sick in bed all day. This is the extent of my update. I have done some reading at least.